Hello from Long Beach, California. How do I put this on with one hand? About to have my first staff meeting, preparing for this conference. I'm still a little bit jet lagged, but I'm getting there. Let's go meet my colleagues for the first time.
Is everything good to go?
Yes.
I'm smiling under my mask, but you can't see.
I'm proud to be our community's first openly gay mayor. I'm proud that Long Beach is a city that has a robust and large LGBTQ plus community. In fact, it's one of the largest in the state of California. Now, I know that for many folks this isn't the case everywhere in the world, but here in Long Beach, I just want you to know that I'm proud that you will be celebrated this weekend. The community is excited to have all of you here. The one thing that brings me a lot of happiness about why you're here is I have to tell you that not only do we need to support each other, but we need your help also in the United States. I know that many of us think, well, the US is this beacon of LGBTQ plus rights and that everything is going so great here and that, queer people are so supportive. No, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. It's not. And right now, here in this very country, gay rights are moving backwards. Trans people are being attacked every single day in the United States. And so this idea that somehow the US hasn't figured out on LGBTQ plus rights is not true. There are states right now that you've probably read about or heard about, places like Texas and Florida and other places in our country where the rights of gay people are being denied and being moved backwards every single day. And so this is a world effort that we are all involved in. We have to stand up, especially in this moment, for our trans and non-binary community. And so we have a lot of work to do this week. I'm happy to be able to get to know some of you this week. I hope to join all of you in some of the activities that you're all participating in. But most importantly, I'm just proud to be mayor of this great city and welcoming you all here today. And I look forward to getting to all of you. So thank you very much, and go Long Beach.
And then finally, there's the wonderful staff. Yeah, please come to the stage, don't be shy. Who has been working their asses off in order to make this conference a reality. There were times when we thought we would never come to this point. Welcome to the conference.
Tiring work, that's for sure, but given the size of the average meal in America, being on my feet all day is hardly the worst thing. That's disgusting. Day 2 of the conference, and tonight's evening event is at the Long Beach Museum of Art. Eating some beef tacos, and tonight it's some rum and ginger ale. About half of this is ginger ale and half of it is rum. So definitely a step up from last night's prickly pear seltzer. Seltzer? No, there's seltzer on here. Last night's seltzer. So I'm glad I came. Got some shots for work, for the videos I'm making. Because I haven't been feeling that great today. There's just a lot of people, and I'm not social at the best of times. We got a mariachi band. I've never seen a mariachi band in person. It's surreal to me. I feel like I'm in the movies. But yeah, I've been feeling very anxious and overwhelmed today because there's so many people. And I've spent 2 years working at my desk during a COVID lockdown. But cheers to getting out of the house. Let me help you with my sleeve there. There we go. You look good in that.
Linda y hechicera, tú eres linda y hechicera, como el candor de una rosa. ¡Eso mero! Un aplauso para su mariachi arcoiris. Round of applause for your mariachi arcoiris. Si por pobre me desprecias y yo te concedo razón, y yo te concedo razón. Si por pobre me desprecias, yo no te ofrezco riquezas, te ofrezco mi corazón, te ofrezco mi corazón a cambio de mis pobrezas. Malagueña, salerosa. Besar tus labios quisiera, besar tus labios quisiera, malagueña salerosa, y decirte, niña hermosa, tú eres
I've had way too much to drink and I still have video editing work to do tonight. That was a mistake. My apologies to my supervisor. I will do my best to make it up. Will the wonders never cease? My tripod broke yesterday. It was very cheap. It was on its way out, but I'm now without a tripod until I can source a new one. I'm currently balancing this camera on an upturned recycling bin. Luckily for my slightly hungover self with lots of work to do, I was given a free Ghost energy drink. Listen to that crackle. Swedish fish flavored. We don't get Swedish fish in South Africa. I have no idea what that tastes like. It's a candied, like a jelly thing. Not complaining. I need the energy. Let's get to work.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray.
Home, we have been experiencing some nice weather. Taking a live look at Long Beach tonight, there are comfortable temperatures out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful out there tonight. It's a beautiful day. KCAL9's Olga Espina has a first look at the forecast, what we can expect.
Ellie, from which part of the... Don't record this, because it's so embarrassing.
¿De qué colonia eres?
No, from which part of the colonia are you? Colony. The only Spanish person in a group of Latin people who said that.
And imagine, like, in a group of Latins that we were like,
they all and started laughing at me. I remember Natalia.
and Ellie was like,
No, Ellie was laughing at me.
Well, it's the big day because I'm not just here to film things for the conference. I'm also speaking about a report I wrote. I don't know if I'm ready because I've been looking at my notes and they don't look like words to me anymore. They just look like squills on a page, but came all this way to tell people about my work. pep talk, words, encouragement. You can do it. But can I? Yes, I can. Well, let's go. The report, Our Identities Under Arrest, is a global overview looking at the legislation, but specifically the enforcement of the legislation as it pertains to consensual same-sex sexual acts between adults and people of diverse gender expressions. But an argument that is often made by representatives of governments in criminalizing countries and by various agencies and courts in non-criminalizing countries, in receiving countries in the global north that take in refugees, is that criminalization itself doesn't happen. Very recently, some of you may be aware that Singapore did not decriminalize same-sex acts on the basis that it is not enforced. Botswana very closely went that route, almost went that route, because the state's argument in the decriminalization trial was that the laws against same-sex acts are not enforced and therefore they do not need to be repealed. I've always wondered why that is the case, because if they're not enforced, they do not need to be on the books. But anyway, we put this report together to demonstrate that there is actual enforcement in a lot of these countries, to demonstrate that this is a lie, for lack of a better word, and to bring everything together to demonstrate the scale as much as possible of the issue at hand. Dun 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 dun. Hello.
You're welcome. This is a touch exhibit. Please feel free to touch anything with a gentle tip of your hand. Anything in your, anything in this exhibit?
Yeah, this.
Good, that's an anatomy. Those are the tentacles you're touching. Hello.
It's not poisoning fish.
I'll find out in a minute.
I don't know.
Who needs humans when you can watch these beauties? Thank you for that. I was recording. Of course. Well, yesterday was intense. There was no guarantee that the words would go from my brain to my mouth. But people seem to like it. They seem to have considered my work to be good, which is the biggest, I don't know how to process that. I guess I wrote a good report. I guess I gave a good presentation. Probably should not have stayed up to 1 a.m. Celebrating. My bed is looking very, very inviting today. But we have one more day of conferencing ahead of us. One more day to push through. So, let's do this.
It's been 2 decades plus since the last conference was held in Africa. And when it was held in 1999, it was also the only time that it was held on the African continent. And so our ask is, can we bring the conference back to Africa?
Discovering the bits of the other cities. And coming here and talking to a great many of you, if not all of you, we came to the conclusion yesterday evening that I think it would serve our movement most if the conference next time would go to the African continent.
Sería un honor albergar la próxima conferencia, pero queremos anunciarles que hemos decidido retirar nuestra nominación y apoyar la postulación de Sudáfrica como sede de nuestro próximo encuentro, como gesto de solidaridad y hermandad con África. Así que queremos que la conferencia sea en Sudáfrica.
Where are we going?
We are going to a brunch with the board and the staff and the consultants and the jury consultants, so everyone.
Oh my god, that bitch has slept like 3 hours all week.
First day of relaxation.
Yeah, and I'm in all black.
After hard work.
Outfit. That's my mood. That's my mood.
Goodbye. I'm filming. Bye bye.
Bye bye, Kelly.
As you can see, packing's not going super well. The conference is over. The conference is over. I've met so many really wonderful people. I'm very bad at goodbyes. So, to any of my colleagues and new friends who watched this video, I hope you enjoyed it. And I want to say thank you for an exhausting but fantastic week. It's time to be productive.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.